Good morning to all the participants. We are starting
Good morning,
today's
sir.
session. Dear all, I have shared my screen. Kindly confirm is it audible and visible to all of you? Sir, kindly confirm whether screen is visible and audio is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. So, dear participants, in this session we will discuss about different online tools which we can use for our routine practices related to academics, teaching, learning, as well as research. As all of you are academicians, and as an academician, as a teacher, we have to create content of different type. Whether this particular content is related to study material, lecture notes, question papers, question banks, workshop manuals, or related to the content associated with research tasks. Some of you might be doing research. Okay. So we will see by which way we will be able to use AI based tools, artificial intelligence based tools, and all of these tools are in online mode. So how to use these tools for creating content, for extraction of deep content, extraction of information from specific documents. Not only linguistic contents, because all of you are already aware with ChatGPT, Gemini, we will see beyond linguistic content how to create the content related to multimedia, how to create different types of images, by which way we can prepare our presentations. So whether you are working on AutoCAD, CATIA, or OpenSCAD, if you are working on multimedia software, then by which way we can create 2D, 3D images for our research work, teaching, learning, and academic tasks. In routine official tasks also, we have to work with different type of content. We have to create different type of images. For example, I want to deliver a presentation related to electronic health records. So to work on this particular segment, we need some medical instruments, we need to show some smart ambulance. If I am working on mechanical or electrical engineering task, then how to show some manufacturing process, by which way we can show some specific electrical or electronic circuits. Okay, so we will discuss about some challenges also, which are different challenges as well as opportunities associated with different AI based chatbots, and all of these chat applications we will discuss with live demonstration mode. And all of these tools, whatever I will cover in this session, these will be in free distribution. Okay, I am not using any paid account, I am not using any particular paid subscription based account. Only with the free variant of chat gpt, Gemini, Perplexity, Quora, we will see how to create the content. Before covering any practical demonstration, any live demonstration, first of all, we will discuss about some particular data. Prominence of AI chatbots. You might have seen since advent of ChatGPT around 4 years back, there is very close competition in different corporate giants. As soon as ChatGPT was released, immediately so many other corporates started working on this particular segment, and you might have seen that there is exponential growth in different AI based applications. Instantly after release of ChatGPT, Bard was released by Google, that is available nowadays as Gemini. Lots of modifications are going on in that particular software. After that, you might have seen Perplexity is available, Quora is available, and Deep Brain. Nowadays, you will be surprised to know that more than 10,000 online chatbots available, which we can use for our routine work. Whether you want to work with data analytics, if you want to work with creating presentations, you want to create question paper, question banks, each and everything can be done. And the prominence of AI chatbots can be seen, can be imagined with this particular data. You can see here in one instance when Netflix took around 4 years to achieve 1 million users. ChatGPT achieved 1 million users in only 5 days. Nowadays, whether it somebody is school going student or college going student or research scholar or practitioner or professor or corporate person, everybody is using some particular AI chatbot. Initially, ChatGPT was available, but after release of ChatGPT, lots of other competitors came to the market, and nowadays you might have seen thousands of chatbots available. I will show you some demonstrations. Very soon I will start the demonstration. How to create graph, by which way we can create some question banks. If you are doing research, then how to create data from research papers, how to extract some particular interior content from a particular document. Everything we will see in live demo mode. Before that, we are discussing about some statistics, some particular data. You can see that even social media platforms, they also took around 2 years. Twitter 2 years, Airbnb more than 2 years to achieve 1 million users. But ChatGPT, AI chatbot, only in 5 days. And with this particular usage pattern, lots of jobs are under threat nowadays. However, it is a debating topic, it is a controversial topic whether jobs will be under threat or not, because so many people are saying that AI can't replace human being. AI can only assist human being. There is no full-fledged replacement, there is no 100% replacement. But when I will show you the demonstration, then you will come to know what will be the need of graphic designer, what is need of video editor, what is need of data analyst. You might have seen that from last 3 to 4 years, there are very less advertisements on different channels related to courses on data science. Before that, there were lots of advertisements on related to different courses on Udemy, on Coursera, on Upgrade. But nowadays, you might have seen these advertisements are very very less. Why? Because market is shifting, migrating towards AI chatbots, data analysis task, that is also going on with AI applications. Simply upload your Excel sheet, whether it is small data or moderate data file or big data file, anything you can extract. Lots of jobs. However, teaching jobs are also under threat. Okay, it is also a debating topic. It is also a controversial topic whether teaching jobs will be under threat or not. But in upcoming time, you will see. You might have seen that some particular institutes have deployed robotic teachers. Even news agencies, publication houses, journalism industry, they have launched AI news anchors. Okay, however, it is not 100%, but in upcoming time, this particular figure is increasing. Okay, so in this particular scenario, we have to be very very aware, we have to be very much alert about what is going on in current scenario. Okay, lots of opportunities are there, lots of challenges are also associated, whether data whatever we are extracting from online chatbots, these are correct or not, whether this particular data is accurate or not. But these chat based applications are getting updated regularly. Now we will start the demonstration part. First of all, we should be clear about the working style, about the modus operandi of AI applications, which we can use for teaching, learning, as well as research. In case of Google, classical search engine, you might have seen whenever we search something, it is known as a keyword based research, keyword based searching of content. We put some keywords and we get some particular data. But in case of chat gpt, in case of gemini, it is not keyword based research. In case of gemini, in case of chat gpt, it is large language model that is working at the back end. So now we will see how to work with some particular applications, some particular online tools, AI based tools for creating content related to teaching, learning, as well as research. Chat GPT, everybody is aware with it, everybody knows how to work with this particular application. But in this session, I will show you some particular strategies which we can use to create the content which is not available in free mode of ChatGPT. For example, I want to create some images. I want to create some graph. Okay, I want to create some sequence diagram. If I will ask ChatGPT to create some diagram or image, after some time, after few attempts, it will ask me for paid subscription. But I want to generate hundreds or thousands of images without any paid edition. I am also using free edition, so you can see that it is asking me to upgrade your plan. I am not using any paid edition, only free subscription account of ChatGPT. Very first demonstration, we will see how to create different type of content related to multimedia segment in ChatGPT, and this segment is known as prompt engineering. This particular implementation, what we are covering now in demonstration, that is known as prompt engineering, which we can use for teaching, learning, academics, as well as research. Prompt engineering means whatever content is available in ChatGPT or Gemini, how to create that particular content in indirect way. For example, I want to generate a 2D image. So 2D image will be generated in ChatGPT, but I will have to purchase its subscription. I don't want to pay anything. In indirect way, we want to extract some data from ChatGPT. So now I'm starting the demonstration. For example, I want to create a graph, a particular image related to my presentation on cloud computing. Okay, for example, so I'm writing generate graph viz dot code. Okay, generate graph viz dot code for example, I am writing, I want to generate some content for my presentation related to cloud computing and its components, or interaction of virtual machines in cloud data centers. Okay, for example, this is my topic on which I want to create one image. I am not asking chat gpt to generate the image. I am asking chat gpt to generate graphviz.code. So enter, it will generate the code. So you can see that it is generating the graph, this particular script. And by this way I can generate thousands of images for my presentation, for my lecture notes, for my study material. Copy this code. Now I will open one website, that is dreampuff.github.io/graphviz online. Whatever code is available in left hand side I will delete. Now I will paste that new code which I have taken from ChatGPT. Now you can see that this is the diagram, cloud management system. So you can see cloud networking hypervisor, by which way virtual machines are interacting in cloud data center. So you can see how much it is easy. Otherwise, if I want to generate this type of diagram manually in MS Word or in Paintbrush, it will take 30 to 40 minutes. And even then, I will not be able to generate this type of professional diagram. Another example, okay, I'm changing this. For example, I am from mechanical engineering. Okay, I want to generate a particular diagram related to welding process and key components. Okay, so we will see anything, whatever is already documented in book, in research papers. So you can see ChatGPT is generating the script. Now I will copy this code. I will move to GraphViz online, delete previous code, paste whatever code you have taken from ChatGPT, and now you can see that very complex, very professional diagram related to different types of welding. So I am not from mechanical engineering, still I am able to generate the diagram of welding, shielding gas, filler material, weld joint, heat source, wire. So if some participants are here related to mechanical engineering, they might be knowing whether it is correct or not. So MIG, TIG, stick, these are, if I want to download this diagram, so you can see in which format, PNG file, download. I can use this diagram in my presentation, in my research paper, in study material. If I am working on some book, that particular thing can be done. Okay. Is this visible and clear to all participants? Kindly confirm. Are you able to view and understand this process? Kindly confirm so that we can move ahead with further content. Is this clear to all? Up to now, whatever we have covered, anything, any process you can take, any participant, kindly confirm. Is it audible, visible, and clear to all of you? Okay, so one more example we are taking. For example, I want to take, okay, interaction of or communication. For example, I am writing something about wireless network, communication of wireless gadgets and devices in with base station with security and privacy. For example, I am writing some research paper and I want to show some image, I want to show some diagram related to wireless communication with base station, and my area of research or my area of content writing is security and privacy. One way is that I will collect data manually from multiple sources. Multiple sources means I will collect data from Google. After taking data from Google, I will try to create images in Paintbrush or MS Word. Then whatever graphic programming, whatever graphic designing we know, depending upon that we will create. But it will take lots of time, at least 2 to 3 hours. But here you can see that simply we are writing here generate GraphViz code for communication of wireless gadgets and devices with base station. Okay, now I want to use 5G also in 5G networks. For example, my area of work is related to 5G networks. Okay, so you can see that chat GPT is generating code. It is not asking me to uh, get the subscription, paid subscription. So you can see in free account I am generating copy code. Now graph is delete previous code, paste new code, and now you can see that this one, wireless device 1, IoT sensor, smartphone, base station, 5G protocols, encryption, authentication. Okay, so if I want to download this for placing in my presentation or in my research paper, so you can see that this very professional diagram and without any watermark, it is not giving any watermark. Generally, when we use some graphic designing software, some watermark is inserted that this is developed by this software, this is developed by this particular. But whatever content we are generating, whatever multimedia content we are generating by chat gpt with prompt engineering without watermark. Okay, so this is very first demonstration that you can follow for content creation, for multimedia content creation. Okay, this is known as graphviz.code. In this presentation I have given each and everything. I will share this presentation to all of you at end of this session so that you will be able to work. So by which way you have to write the code, in which website you have to paste the code. Okay, each and every screenshot I have already recorded in my presentation. At end of this session I will share this presentation to all of you. Okay, now, dear participants, we will see some more demonstrations, some more content creation. So this is known as your graph with code, directed graph. Now, for my work, for my research task, if I want to create some particular content associated with sequence diagram. Now I want to create a sequence diagram for same process. Now you can see that edit message. What I am doing, same thing, edit message. Now I am changing it to, so graphviz code delete generate sequence diagram plant UML code. So what I have done, simply now I want to create another type of diagram, that is sequence diagram, and it is known as plant UML. Send. Now another script will be generated, and by this way we will be able to create another type of diagram. So copy code. Now for this we will use website sequencediagram.org. Delete previous code, paste the code. Now you can see that this is the diagram. This is a new diagram. For example, for my research paper, for my dissertation, for my lecture notes, for my study material, or any literary content, I want to use this type of diagram. Okay, so you can see this one. In same way, for example, generate plant UML code for research methodology. For example, I want to use in my document, in my research document. Okay, so you will see this one, plant UML code. It is generating copy code. I will go to sequencediagram.org, delete previous code, paste. Now you can see very professional diagram is generated, and I can download it. Okay, it can be downloaded. So you can see that this one, download to file system, Google Drive, OneDrive, or download folder. I can use this particular diagram. I can take its screenshot. Okay, it's a screenshot we can take, and it can be placed in research paper or document. Or if you want to explain this concept to your students, you can put in your presentation. Otherwise, generally what we do, for example, I have to explain research methodology to my students. We take from here and there, and very classical example of here and there is Google. So we call Google as Google Devta. So taking content from Google, and after that we put in presentation. But many times or sometimes it look unprofessional. We are taking data from here and there from Google, and then we are explaining something. Rather than that, what we can do, we can take our content, we can generate our content at own level, anything, any particular concept. Okay, not only this particular part. For example, you want to generate sequence diagram for cloud computing. Okay, cloud computing or communication. Okay, or communication or inter or different segments in capital market. Okay, different segments in capital market. So you can see by which way capital market works. Stock, brokers. So paste. Now you can see. Dear participants, some mics are on. Kindly mute your mic. At end of this session, I will enable verbal communication so that you will be able to ask your questions. Okay, so you can see that we have generated one sequence diagram related to capital market. So issuer, investor, broker, stock exchange, clearing house. Okay, and this is free and open source. Is this visible and clear to all participants? Kindly confirm. Is this visible and clear to all of you? Kindly confirm up to
Yes, sir.
now whatever we have discussed. Any participant, anybody, kindly confirm. Is it audible, visible, and clear?
Yes, sir. It is audible, visible.
Okay. So now we will see some other parts. Okay, lots of other platforms available. One more platform we will cover related to content creation, related to multimedia content creation. Okay, mermaid.live, mermaid.live platform. So we can see that this is, if I want to generate graph, this type of graph. So which type of diagrams we can generate? So if I want to generate Gantt chart, ER diagram, entity relationship diagram, state diagram, class diagram, okay, sequence diagram, or mind map, okay, git flow diagram, any of these you can generate. So you can generate class diagram. For example, I want to generate a class diagram. So what I can do, simply generate script, generate code flow
हम्म,
class diagram
नहीं मिलेगा कितने
for
बने हैं
mermaid.live
83
on.
बने हैं 83 का आयु 80 दे आ
Okay.
जाना 80
Dear
दे आईआईटी में
participants,
ही होगा
some
ना
mics are
90
on. I
पचास नहीं है कट
request
ऑफ पे
all
80
participants,
हो मेरे ख्याल से नहीं
Professor Arvinder,
आईआईटी के बाद
Harpreet
देखा
Singh
ना कट ऑफ नहीं
Singh,
क्लियर हुआ है
kindly mute your
80
mic.
जाना ना 90 जाता
Some
90 तो
mics
क्लियर
are
करने
on.
लगे
I request all
91 तो
participants.
मतलब तू ये मन के
All,
चल भी मिनिमम मिनिमम तो
there
मिनिमम
is some
बहुत जल्दी सी 99
uh,
नंबर आ हां
so at organizing and kindly mute all
बहुत घट
mics.
होंगे ਉਹ ਤਾਂ 99 ਵਾਲੇ ਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ 90 ਹੋ ਜਾਈਦੇ ਫਾਦਰ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ
Dear
ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ
organizers,
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ
kindly
ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਰਦਾ
I
ਹੈ ਹਾਂ
request
ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ
to
ਫਿਰ
mute
ਜਿਹਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਯੂਪੀਐਸਸੀ ਦੇ
others' mic. Okay, so for example, different segments in blockchain. Okay, we are working on, for example, we are working on blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Okay, anything, any algorithm you can take, any pseudocode you can take, any process you will be able to take. So you can see class diagram code it is generating. So this is known as prompt engineering. For lecture notes, for its explanation is also available. You can see that its description, its explanation is also available. Now copy code, okay, and we will be able to paste. I will paste here, and now you can see at right hand side. So we have pasted the code, and now you can see blockchain, public blockchain, private blockchain, and cryptocurrency, smart contract, NFT, decentralized finance, DAO, and so many other components. So if I want to explain something, if I want to create a lecture note, if I want to create some study material related to this part, so simply in chat GPT, what we will do, we will ask it to generate the content. We will ask it to generate the script rather than that image. If I will ask ChatGPT to generate image, after some attempts it will tell me to pay. It will ask for the subscription, but I am not using any subscription based account. It is free account. Okay, so you can see that this is one scenario, and each and everything I have presented, I have given in this presentation by which way you will be able to work. So this is one segment related to content creation for teaching, learning, as well as research. Now second part that is very very important, and you will see how to create question banks. Which platforms we can create, we can use for creation of question banks, for creation of question papers, for deep analysis of content from a particular document, whether it is an ebook or it is some particular research paper. Chat PDF, chatpdf.com, cloud based tool, online tool, completely free. Okay, completely free, cloud based, and we will be able to create question paper, question banks. We can create different type of linguistic content, different type of content related to teaching and learning as well as research. Now for demonstration I am taking one paper so that I can show you some demonstration. One paper I am downloading from Google Scholar, for example wireless communication energy. Okay, it is only for demonstration. For example, one paper I am downloading related to low energy wireless communication so that I can show you something related to this tool, this AI based tool, online tool. Okay, now you can see this research paper I am downloading. It may be a particular book chapter. Okay, it's up to you whether you want to use a book chapter or you want to use some research paper. It is only for demonstration, so I am using one research paper. You can take one ebook also. So you can see that this research paper in PDF format I am having. At right hand side you can see this paper is of 13 pages. This paper is of 13 pages, and you can see that this one 13-page paper of two columns. Okay, two column paper, 13 pages, approximate. Okay, approximately 25 pages. Okay, we assume that it is of 25 pages paper because two column paper, 13 pages. Okay, so we can assume that it is of 20 to 25 pages. Okay, rather than exact 26 pages. Now from this paper or from this book chapter I want to generate some content. In both ways we will discuss, as a teacher as well as researcher. As a researcher, for example, I am working on literature review. I want to generate summary of this paper. What is literature review in research? Writing or rewriting complete paper in 4 to 5 lines. This paper is of around 25-26 pages. If I want to write only 5 lines about this paper, we call it as literature review. Okay, this paper works on this technique, in this paper this work is done. But if I want to write 5 to 6 lines about this paper, obviously I will have to read this paper from first page to last page, and you can imagine how much time it will take. If I will read this paper from abstract to conclusion and I want to write 5 to 6 lines, in that case at least 2 to 3 hours will be spent. But if I am having 100 papers, for one paper I am spending 2 hours, for 100 papers 200 hours. So how much time it will take to write only literature review? As a teacher, if I want to take some particular algorithm, if I want to take some interior content, then how to work on that? As a researcher, if I want to find out problem statement from this paper, you might have seen generally in most of the research papers problem statement is not written directly, so control F. So I want to see whether problem statement is written here or not. Problem statement, no results found. So you can see no results found. If I want to see research gap, no result found, because in every research paper generally these things are not mentioned. But as a researcher, as a teacher, okay, I want to see what is problem statement in this paper. So what we can do, we can simply use chat PDF. I will upload this paper on chat PDF, and I can ask any question. So first of all it will give me detailed view what is inside this particular paper. Now I will ask what is problem statement in this paper. However, problem statement is not written directly in this paper, but with this AI online application, online chatbot, it is extracting the problem statement, and without plagiarism. Major thing is that without plagiarism. If I want to see research gaps in this paper, two research gaps, I want to take two research gaps in this paper. So you can see number one, lack of integrated approach in this, and second is limited exploration of coupling effects. I have asked two, so it has given me two research gaps along with references. I want to see, I want to get some particular interior content. For example, you might have seen in every research paper, in every book chapter. For example, this is a book chapter that we have uploaded. Generally, images are explained in only few lines, in only 2 to 3 lines. I want to expand, I want to generate a detailed analysis of this image. Okay, elaborate figure 2. Now I want to elaborate figure 2. You can see that elaboration of figure 2. Each and every part is generated, each and every part is explained explicitly. This much explanation of figure 2 is not available in this paper. Is this visible to all of you? Are you able to view this, and are you able to understand this process? Anybody, if you can respond, so that I come to know that you are able to understand the process. Anybody, you can unmute and say yes or no, so that we are able to understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now from one image, so this is figure 2. Now I want to use this figure in my research paper, or in my presentation, or in my lecture notes. For example, I am creating some MOOC content. I am creating some lecture notes. If in my lecture notes I want to use this image, definitely. So generally, what we do, we will take its screenshot and we will put in our presentation. But again, it is unethical, and more than unethical, it is unprofessional. Why? Because we are taking somebody's work, we are taking screenshot, and we are explaining in our own content. Okay, just to be satisfied, what we do, we give its reference. But sometimes it doesn't look good. If we are presenting lecture, if we are giving lecture in front of students, it is fine. But if you are giving presentation in front of the officers, in front of the ministry officials, for example, directorate of technical education, they have called you for the presentation, and in that presentation you are taking the images from here and there, by giving source, by giving reference. In that case, sometimes it look unprofessional, that we have not given time to regenerate the image. Okay, in front of students it is fine, we can take screenshot and we can show them anything. But if we are giving presentation to officers, to ministry, to directorate, in that case it doesn't look good to take screenshots from multiple sources, and then we are showing or explaining something. Now what we can do, I want to generate another image from this figure 2. Now what I will do, see this, what I'm doing, generate graphviz dot code for above components in figure 2. So another script I am generating, so you can see that another variant of this image will be generated. I have asked ChatGPT to generate graphviz code. Okay, so it is generated. Now what I will do, copy this code, same website I will use, dreampuff, paste. Now you can see new diagram is generated. This is actual diagram in paper, this is actual diagram. You can see this one is the diagram, figure 2. But with graph viz I have created its new variant. This is new variant of figure 2. Okay, so rather than generally what we do, for example, I have to show this to some officers. So we take it in paintbrush or Photoshop, then we will try to change brightness, contrast, or color combination. Rather than that, what we can do, we can create a new variant. So this is new variant of same image. All components are same, everything is same, but image is different, plagiarism free, no need to worry about copyright issue. In same way, any other diagram, for example, elaborate figure 2, figure 4, or extract all parts of figure 4. This is figure 4. Extract all parts of figure 4. These are components of or figure 4. Now generate graph viz dot code for above components in figure 4. So you can see that this one copy, we will paste, and now you can see that this is actual image and this is regenerated image with a new variant, with new flavor, without any plagiarism. You can use it in your research paper, you can use it in your presentations, you can use it in your videos if you are creating some video, some MOOC content. Okay, so you will be able to download it in PNG format or whatever format you want to take, download, and you can see that this content is ready without any watermark. Now these are the implementations we have discussed related to research data extraction. Now as a teacher, for example, this is one some book chapter. From this entire chapter, only from this chapter, I want to generate a question paper. So now you can see I'm writing here 5 MCQs with answers from this paper. So you can see that 5 MCQs with answers, these are generated. So very quickly we are able to generate the question bank. So what is the question? Now two short answer type questions of hard difficulty level. Even we can assign difficulty level. You might have seen in NAC accreditation, in NBA, in ISO, we have to use some taxonomy, Bloom taxonomy, some difficulty level of question papers. Okay, so what we can do, we can generate any type of question bank. So two short answer type questions of hard difficulty level, these are very hard difficulty level questions. In same way, if I want to generate, so this copy, now this is first question and its answer, second question of its answer. Now generate two long answer type questions of easy level. So you can see this one, two long answer type questions. This is the first question and its answer, second question and its answer. How much it is easy to create a question paper, to create a question bank. So it is not getting data from internet, it is taking data from this paper itself. Okay, otherwise if we will search for some particular topic on Google, it will show us so many web pages. So rather than that, what we can do, we can use this platform chat PDF. Okay, for example, 10 true false type questions with answers of very hard difficulty level. Okay, very hard difficulty level. So you can see that question 1, so 10 questions I have asked according to the paper, which are the things. So as a teacher, as a mentor, as a question paper creator, we can create multiple type of questions. Now I want to create some manual workshop manual, some practical questions, some practice questions. Okay, generate 5 practice questions, okay, or practical questions from this paper. Practical questions which we can use for, so you can see, describe the iterative process. In every question, these are the question, there are integration of practical points. Okay, so whether you want to create true false type questions or matching questions, 10 matching type questions with answer keys. Otherwise, when we are given such type of task, sometimes we are already occupied in other jobs, so we can automate this process. So you can see, very quickly we are able to generate matching type questions with answer keys, and from this paper itself, not from entire internet. So matching questions, answer keys, this one. So you can use this platform, chat PDF, easy to use, and any type of content can be created. You can create, you want to elaborate any figure, you want to elaborate any equation, you want to explain anything. Okay, okay, find out or extract future work. If future work is not given in this paper, this particular platform will extract the future work. So whether you want to use it as a researcher, as a research scholar, or as a teacher, with every segment, okay, in any role you will be able to use it. This is the tool, chat PDF. Now we will see some more tools. Okay, thousands of tools available, but because of the limited time span, I'm covering the selected tools. Okay, 10, more than 10,000 applications available for multiple applications. Out of these, few tools I'm covering in this session. Another tool that is very very powerful for content creation, that is perplexity. Perplexity.ai. Perplexity for content creation. In multiple ways we can use this platform for content generation. Either you can use it as a chat GPT, as Gemini, to extract content from multiple sources, or you will be able to extract content from your own source. For example, some particular paper, some particular book chapter. Okay, some book chapter you can take this one. Okay, just randomly I'm taking one document. So this paper, okay, some small paper we can take, security in blockchain technologies, this one. So it is downloading, and we will be able to generate the content from this paper. So you can see this paper, 60 pages paper, or any other document you will be able to take. Okay, so whatever document, whatever paper you have uploaded, so you can upload any paper. As soon as that particular document, whatever paper you have already downloaded, any number of papers you will be able to upload, any number of chapters you will be able to upload. Now main work in this document. So whether you want to use it as a researcher or you want to use it as a teacher, so you can see what is problem statement, what is methodology, which are benefits. Now one more benefit is there in perplexity. It will give me suggestions which are related to multiple questions associated with this paper. Many times we ask that, okay, I am showing this, I am presenting this content, and which type of questions can be asked. Okay, so all questions it is giving. What are the key objectives in this document? How does document contribute to overall project goals? So for example, this one, main challenges, click. Even no need to write any question, it will give me suggestions that these are the main questions which can be asked. So main challenges in document management. Okay, or if I want to find out summary, summarize this paper in few lines. So you can see that this one as a literature review. What are the main findings? What are the research gaps? So click. Okay. So methodological gaps, contextual gaps, disagreement gap. Okay. Now in same way, generate 10 MCQs of easy level from this paper. Okay. So you can see that 10 MCQs. So we can decide whether questions should be of easy level or very difficult level or moderate level. So you can see that this one, what is answer? 10 questions. Summarize. So these are the suggestions. Can you summarize the main arguments in this paper? Okay, primary themes in this paper. Click. Energy efficiency, integrated design methodology, network performance, sustainability, each and everything is given. Okay, so in this way you will be able to use, okay, 5 long answer type questions from this paper. So you can see that this one in same way as we have used chat gpt, that particular chat pdf, in same way we will be able to use this one. 5 long answer type questions, any number of short answer type questions, any number of mcqs, any number of matching type questions. Okay, 2 questions for workshop and practice session to the students. Okay, so you can see this one, optimization exercise and design challenge. So 2 challenges we can give. Many times we have to give them some practical question. So if we are generating some workshop manual, some lab manual, some question paper, each and everything we can perform using these tools. Perplexity. Okay, so any question you will be able to put, any number of documents you will be able to upload, and you will be able to ask the questions. Okay, now we will see how to work on RGB images. Up to now we have seen how to create some line diagrams, how to work on some particular plots, how to work on ER diagram, class diagram. Many times we need to use some colored images. For example, this type of image I want to use if I am working on electronic health records, or if I am working on, for example, mechanical engineering. In mechanical engineering, I want to generate one image related to welding process. I want to show that some engineers are working in assembly line, and in assembly line they are performing some welding. So in that case, generally what we do for our presentation, for our documents, we take images from Google Images. But whatever images we are taking from Google Images, all of these are under copyright. Rather than taking images from Google Images, what we can do, we can adopt Microsoft Designer. Microsoft Designer. Okay, so you can see this one is the platform AI based tool, completely free. Microsoft Designer, any number of images you will be able to create. So images, icons, wallpaper. So when we started this session, I was discussing about job threat. Okay, loads of jobs are under threat. So this is the evidence, this is justification why jobs are under threats. What is need of a graphic designer? I can show you some demonstrations related to video creation, related to animation generation. What is need of animation? What is need of animator or so many animators? If I need 20 or 25 animators or graphic designers, only single person I will hire, or not only single person, I will do it myself with AI. Only for proofreading, only for checking, one few people can be hired, because everything is going on with AI nowadays, and that's why lots of jobs are under threat. However, it is a debating topic. Again, I'm saying that it is a controversial topic. It is a debating point. Lots of debates can be done. Number of hours we can debate on this topic, that whether jobs are under threat or not. But this is ground fact. This is reality. And in upcoming time, you will see, you might have gone through different news that lots of companies are firing thousands of employees every day. I will not name those companies, but this is ground fact. You will see, if you will go, if you are aware with this particular news, lots of top level companies are firing so many employees every day, so many developers, so many programmers, so many software testers, so many smart contract programmers. No need of any smart contract programmer, no need of any graphic designer. Everything is going on with AI, or most of the things are going on with AI. Okay, so I will show you some demonstration. After that you will see what is going on nowadays. Microsoft Designer, simply you can create account on Microsoft Designer. Now, for example, I want to show some engineers working in manufacturing assembly line. So you can see that I am explaining my task as if I am explaining to some graphic designer with welding process. So you can see that I am not using Photoshop, I am not using paintbrush, I am using only Microsoft Designer. And not only Microsoft Designer, thousands of other toolkits available, AI toolkits available, which can generate images. Thousands of images can be generated every day. What will happen to the to the job of graphic designer, and what is going on nowadays? If you go through different news articles, different news, you will be aware that lots of companies are firing so many employees, so many graphic designers. Okay, this is an online session, this session is in online recording mode, so I'm not uh, naming any company. Okay, and it is not ethical also to name any company, but you can search it in your own laptop. What is going on in current IT industry? Even data scientists' jobs are also under threat. Data science tasks are also done automatically by AI. So I have given one process. I have given one statement that some engineers working in manufacturing assembly line with welding process. Which type of image I want to generate? What is orientation? Square, portrait, or wide? Okay, generate. Now you can see that without using any software, I'm able to generate very high quality, high resolution image. No need to purchase Photoshop. No need to purchase Maya software. No need to purchase Cinema 4D. Okay, everything is going on. So you can see, rather than single image, it has generated four images, and all of these images are plagiarism free. In every image, assembly line is there. You can see welding is there. Engineers are there. And these people, these persons do not exist anywhere in this world. These faces are AI generated. What is need of human graphic designer? Why some company will give payment or salary to graphic designers if these things are going on? In same way, for example, I am working on some project and I want to show some railway engineering process. Okay, for example, disaster management on railway track by some engineers, okay, with some drones. Now you can see that I want to show some railway track. There should be some disaster management, some engineers and drones generate. AI will generate unique images which do not exist anywhere in this world. And depending upon my internet speed, very quickly images will be generated. So you will see that very quickly four images will be generated. If I will give same task to human experts, they will take so many hours. Okay, now you can see in every image disaster management is there, engineers are there, drones are there. Okay, in every image railway track, engineers, drone and disaster. Third image, so if I am showing, if I want to show some presentation to ministry, to some students, to anywhere, rather than taking images from Google images which are under copyright, we can create, we can generate our own images. Even we can go for some patents. For example, this one smart ambulance, so these images I have already generated. For example, I want to generate smart ambulance as electric vehicle connected to advanced wireless network. Second image, third image, fourth image. So you can see that. So in my presentation, in my PPT, if I will use these images, how much it will look professional, okay, how much it will look effective. And even hypothetical scenarios can be generated. So astronauts playing cricket on other planet, whether something is possible or not, whether some particular task is possible or not, but it will generate. Even hypothetical scenarios can be generated. Okay, whether you want to use some dam engineering process, for example dam engineering, disaster management. So in every image dam is there, disaster management is there, engineers are there. So you can see that. And these faces, these persons do not exist anywhere in this world. So in this way, so Microsoft designer, so if I want to use colored images, so we can use it. Simply we can download. So you can see download, send to phone or copy image. If I want to edit this, so click on edit. In online editor it will be available and I will be able to edit that particular image. So you can see that no need to purchase any software. In online mode I will be able to change its brightness, contrast. Okay, anything we will be able to perform. Okay, what I want to do, everything is available here, shadows. Okay, so after that I will be able to download. So you can see that how much it is easy to generate the images, whether we are working on this particular task. So you can see engineers on dam for disaster management with some JCB machine. For example, this one I have written engineers on dam working on disaster management with some JCB machines. So all of these images are AI generated images. That's why you might have seen that lots of jobs are under threat. And uh, some times ago, you might have seen that a particular news. Okay, so I'm showing you some particular news. So this one. Okay, so this one is the statement of Sundar Pichai, not from any journalist. 25% of coding is done by AI in Google. You can see that. This is the official statement of Sundar Pichai. This is not the statement of any news journalist or some news anchor. It is official statement. Nowadays, if 25% coding is done by AI, what will happen tomorrow? Or what will happen after few months or after few years? and everybody knows that which type of students are hired, which type of students are placed in Google. Top level institutes like IITs. Google hires from IITs, IIT toppers of IITs. Generally, they do not hire from private colleges. They do not hire from classical engineering colleges. So you can imagine what will happen to that particular scenario also. Toppers of IITs, toppers of IIMs. If Google is also migrating to AI, so these are very panicful situation. This particular data, but we have to be very alert. We have to survive in this particular market, and whatever is going on we have to learn instantly. Okay, so my motive was to tell you about these tools, about these platforms, so that you will be able to work on effective tools, on effective implementations related to AI. Now dear participants, I am sharing this presentation to all of you. This presentation I have created. Now I am sharing it. I will share this presentation to all participants. So link of the presentation is shared in chat window. Simply click on this link and download, and kindly confirm whether this presentation is downloadable or not.